Students, very good morning to all of you. Today I am going to explain you how to write a notice, and this notice writing is one of your short compositions. There are other three short compositions in your course, that is advertisement writing, invitation and poster making, which carries 4 marks in the question paper. And after the short composition comes the long composition, which includes all the letters, that is letter to the editor, all business letters and job application. And then comes the very long composition, which includes debate, speech, article writing and report writing. So today we are going to revise with a very first short composition, notice writing. Now let's see what is a notice actually. Notice is a very important piece of writing which is usually formal in style, and it is widely used by individuals and organizations to announce events and celebrations and deaths, occasions, example inaugurations or sale, to issue public instructions, to make appeals and to extend invitations. Most notices are meant to be pinned up or pasted on special boards meant for the purpose, as you see in your schools also. Some notices, example from government departments, also appear in newspapers. Now we'll see the various points, effective points that should be included in the notice writing or should be followed while writing a notice. First is, the most important point is, in the beginning you have to write the name of the organization, institute or office who is issuing the notice, then the date of issuing the notice, then the word notice should come after the name of the organization and the date. A suitable description, that is caption or heading, should come after the word notice in bold letters. Then the body of the notice, which includes the purpose for which it has been written, for example meeting and appeal, etc. Then the details of schedule, that is date, time, venue, program duration, and in case the notice is about an event, when you are telling about or informing about an event, then these are the important details that should be included in the notice. Then in the end, as you end up the notice, comes the signature. Above the name of the person issuing the notice and below the name of the person comes the designation of that person. Then the last thing that you should remember is the style and tone of the language should be formal, semi-formal or informal. It can be formal, semi-formal or informal depending upon the notice. Then we'll see how to write a notice. Notice should be when you are writing a notice, these things also should be kept in mind. That is, first of all you should list the value points to be included, what you have to write in notice, what you have to mention, which is the most important part. Then always prepare a rough draft first before writing a notice. Then check grammar and style of language. Then ensure that the word limit has been observed, and you all know the word limit of short composition, that is the notice writing. It should not exceed 60 to 80 words. Then after that, after writing the notice, then making a rough draft of it, revise it, then prepare the final draft. Then draw the box and write the question number. Now the important points to be remembered while writing a notice. The first is that notice can use capital letters for details such as the name of the organizations, captions and important details within the message. That is, the name of the organization can be written in bold letters, the word notice comes in bold letters, in capital letters. Captions also can be written in capital letters, and the details which you are including in the notice can also be written in capital letters in order to highlight it. Then next thing is the date of the notice can be placed at the top right or left or bottom right or left hand corner. The entire content of the notice is placed in a box. Box plays a very important part in the notice writing. The individual responsible for issuing the notice indicates the name below the signature in parenthesis followed by his or her designation. That is, the name should be written in bold letters, then above it should come the signature of that person, and below the name should come the designation in bracket. Then next thing is that occasionally grammatically incomplete sentences may be used as long as their meaning is clear. Then abbreviations and symbols can also be used wherever required. And then usually the notice should be written in present tense and future time references. It predominates over other tense forms, that it is usually the notice is written in present tense either or in future tense. Now next we will see the format of writing the notice. This is the layout. First of all, ABC company, that is, on top comes the name of the organization or authority issuing the notice. Then date can be written in between the word notice or in the line of a notice, in between notice and or name of the organization, and the date format should be the same. It should be written completely and it should not be written with obliques. Then the word notice in bold letters. Then below the notice you should write the catchy headline or caption, you can say that. The caption should always be catchy, that is attractive. It should attract the attention of the readers. Now the content, what should be included in the notice? First thing that you should remember is the reason for writing the notice. In beginning you have to write the reason for writing the notice. Then the relevant event and occasion information, that is date, time and venue is the most important part. The relevant information, that what is being conducted or what is the purpose of writing the notice, and then information about date, time and venue, which is the most important part as I told you, and it can also be mentioned in bold letters in the body so as to highlight the date, time and venue, which is the most important thing. Then in the end, in the left hand side corner comes the name, above the name comes the signature of the person writing the notice, and below the name comes the designation of that person who is issuing the notice. Now we will see to the value points. There are different kinds of notice writing. So we will see what all things you should remember while writing the different kinds of notice. The first is the notice which is given for the information of the meeting. When you are writing the notice to inform the people about the meeting, then it should include the date, time, the name of the event for which the meeting is being conducted, venue and place, agenda or the purpose of conducting the meeting, and who is to attend the meeting, and special instructions if any, and then the contact person or address should be given. Next, when you have to give out the notice to inform about any event, that is any kind of competition conducted in your school or any place, then the name of the event should come, that is it should frame the captions or the headline. Then comes the name of the organizer if any, you should start it, that for example the school is organizing so and so competition, like this. Then comes the objective, the purpose of or the occasion of writing the notice, for what is the notice about. Then comes the date, time, that is time or duration, and place or venue where the event is to be conducted. Then comes the activities that are to be undertaken, the various activities which will be included or undertaken In the event, then comes the essentials or the essential information. Then comes the qualification, eligibility and conductions, prizes, awards, incentives, everything that is complete information about the person, what kind of people or what age people can participate in the event. Eligibility also should be mentioned, and the conditions and prize, award and incentives, what you have planned for, that also should be mentioned. Then the contact address should be given, then specific instruction if you have to give, then you have to mention that also. Next kind of notice is the notice written to make an appeal to the people. In that, the name of the event or the appeal that you have to make on, then the name of the organizer if any, or what is the objective or purpose or occasion of making an appeal, then the date, time and place, then the wording of appeal or slogan, any slogan you can enter in that, then the contact address and specific instructions if any you have to give. Then the warning instructions, warning or any instruction that you have to give out in the notice. Then the target is or your audience you have to mention, you have to address the audience. Then the specific instructions, the list of do's and don'ts, warning should be given. Then the consequences for violating the orders, or then comes the punitive action or fine that is taken if you do not follow the instructions. Then the details of issuing authority should be also mentioned in the notice. Now the notice which you have to give about anything that you have found